a little bit less lag. This is one of the laggier states, but these folks are on PC, so
there we go.
One of the things, throwing Faust, like, throwing the randomness away from Faust, he is a long-range monster. Like, there's certain moves that he has in his arsenal, like jumping 2K, that it's so fast and huge to kind of come at you that you can't really see it coming. And if you do get like a gnarly command grab like Madrogo just got here, you can get some nice afro setups. And Madrogo with the blue RC stopping that backdash, that was nasty.
What a legend, and still has enough in the tank to set that afro on fire and find the final hit for round 1.
And Madrogo's having a really nice head start. And dude, that crouching light kick is vile, because not only it is very fast, it is a 2-hit light kick, so you can confirm that into almost anything.
That is so clean. And big stuff we see from Knight sort of digging back into this match. What a bread and butter. That's huge chunking here.
Yeah, that was 50, and then you got the Chave DP, but Knight still keeping out the momentum. It's gonna be a wall break. Will it kill, chat? And it is.
It does. Spend those Bato caps, legend. Do not be afraid to gamble. What a wall break to seal it. And now Madrogo's taking that burst into round 3. They're going to pop it right away.
And, you know, you're going to realize this while watching more Strive games. And it starts to turn to a meme. It's the way watching how people burst. There's two people who kind of like, there's two kinds of people who use burst. There are those who, you know, use it after they get jabbed. And those who will just hold it like a villain.
I see.
And like when you get counter hit and you hear that the announcer just scream counter at the top of his lungs, like you kind of know something really bad is gonna happen. And if you know how to manage your burst well, you can like either tank it or just let it rip as early as possible. And that was one of the things that I felt Knight definitely used to their advantage.
I definitely see a benefit like to letting it rip. I guess the benefit to letting it rip is like, you know, you put yourself in a situation where maybe you can reset and you can handle it, you know, because if you don't use it, you lose it, I guess, at the end of the game, you know what I mean? And maybe you can build up another one moving into the next round too. It's
like you saw right, and this round start, Madrogo got counter hit and he let that bad boy rip.
Yeah.
But speaking of letting that bad boy rip, we got Knight doing the super closing round 1, and this is 1-1, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh my gosh, let's see. Can Madrogo dig themselves back into the set? They're already got another burst on deck. Make Knight pop theirs here.
And that's one of the benefits of letting burst rip like as early as possible. But yeah, you can see on round start that like a lot of these people, or both of them, played at like really passive, respecting both of their round start options, which kind of led Madrogo to just get some items out and, you know, dominate neutral for quite a bit and give him like a really nice health lead. And then he goes for the run-up throw. What a monster, man.
That is the move, able to seal the deal afterwards. And we saw that sneaky gold burst come out too to sort of like take some momentum, make sure that this round didn't get away from them. And now an aggressive round start is you know, doing really well on
6P into Tornado, and it gives them some nice Oki, but Nidex was able to break the momentum, get a juicy counter hit into Chave. But Madrogo gets the
good on Knight's burst there. Madrogo went for that side switch into their bread and butter. Ooh, the purple RC, Sammy.
Yeah, and one of Giovanna's brand new moves that you're gonna see Giovanna do like a tiny dash until like a move that's shining yellow. That's called Chave, and when she does that, you get some insane benefits, such as like being plus on block or just implementing some like insane frame traps that makes Giovanna such a scary character.
Look at Madrogo just harassing with this downpour of items. Says, I will never let you rest, Knight, and then rushes in for the commando.
Yeah, got the command grab, the brand new haircut, winning in style, man. And that's one of the horrifying round start options that Faust has at his disposal. Crouch light kick and crouch jab. You can easily make a character just say, you know what, I'm just gonna back up on round start. And Madrogo starting with a insanely fierce block string, you know, doing crouching kick into dust, trying to go for a high-low mix-up. And Knight X finally trying to find an answer, got it a hit, but unable to kind of commit into the pressure. madrogo nice to get a corner, a side switch grab.
Yes. Really nice, but look at Knight roaring out of the corner, taking us coast to coast. You're right, Timmy. This is the Cammy of Guilty here.
And as you saw,
huge RC
Knight
after
X
that.
got a really juicy conversion with save, and he could have gotten the wall break, but I think they just missed him, put their meter. And it's still anyone's game for game 1. I guess a ballsy 6-8 heavy slash. And what the? Did madrogo blow himself up?
Oh no! Oh no!
I think madrogo blew himself up. Can we get an ESPN instant replay?
I think that was the kamikaze. Oh no!
That was so tragic to see. And we got a Knight with the chase. A cannon strike. I'm gonna call it cannon strike because I forgot the name of the move.
Nicely done. Look at Knight just in mode right now with that full tension meter.
Ooh, throws the trumpet and then goes for whoa, what's this? Ooh. Goes for the Hail Mary level 1 and it hits and it closes the game.
Nicely done from Knight. Poor madrogo. That was a tragic round 1, Sammy, just as you said. I don't know if there's a better word for it. After that, Knight did really well to hold on and make sure that that one didn't get away with it, especially with madrogo getting really happy throwing all those items.
Yeah, and this definitely gives you a taste of how insanely momentum-based this game can be. And once the tides turn, it may look like one person is, losing like all these options, and then like 5 seconds later, it's gonna look like the other person is like, like stuck. And that's some of the magic that makes Guilty Gear such a silly game. And dude, that DP purple RC overhead is you never see that coming. Yo, chat, press whatever you were gonna get hit from that.
Let us know, folks. And look at this, the purple RC to the command.
And oh my god, the joke is gonna be.
Can madrogo
Is it gonna kill us? No way. I think the Afro blew up, but he can still go for the low. That dangerous crouching slash.
Nicely done from madrogo. That dust feeding families here. madrogo is back in the set now.
And there we go, madrogo with the 6P tornado and gets the Hail Mary stab. Once again, playing golf, but Knight goes for the burst. And there you go, one of the scariest moves in Faust's disposal, jump 2K. It is a jump scare, jumping move.
And another gold burst. Taylor, we know from last week, he's loving those. We're all believers now. Shout out to KC the bro who patented.
The teleport purple RC jump grab is crazy. But we got Knight still going for his last attempt with the counter hit 2D and gets a wall break. What's gonna happen? Knight still has a forward meter and is trying to go play as passive as possible against the frame trap. Oh, opposite but still able to get the momentum, but madrogo's hit a burst, and we got Knight with the YOLOs. Super, and it worked.
Oh my goodness, poor madrogo in that situation. It's sort of a deja vu moment from game 3 where they are caught throwing an item and just punished with that super.
I know. It's one of those things where like you're in the zone and you just feel that shift of momentum where you're gonna push a button. It can definitely like get the best of you when an opponent knows that's gonna happen.
Totally. Stuff. Good on madrogo to sort of get out of all that pressure.
madrogo's taking a really patient approach, just jumping, trying to see an opening to snipe from an air to air. But Knight able to kind of play with the fear, get some like juicy damage. Unfortunately, he went for a cannon strike, but madrogo was able to get juicy punish of 2D. But Knight able to close the game or even the set with a 6P.
The whole thing. That is the move. That's
before the games fully start. Shout out to the mods that are moderating the entire thing. This thing would not be possible without you guys. So shout out to the folks.
Hell yeah.
Ask Bato to give you a pay raise.
Mokuba, Delish, and madrogo, you guys will each be getting a different increase. Don't talk. There we go. Now let's see. This is huge pressure from Knight starting off.
Yeah, Knight starting with the famous pressure that we all know and love. And now what makes Anji such a scary character against a character like Giovanna is that it's the yin and yang of rushdown and defense. Because one spin can just shut down your entire game plan, and you can just equal in so much momentum that you can't necessarily know what you're doing.
Absolutely, and we see Knight. I've seen some really impressive reactions from Knight, I think, because we see Anji sort of like, you see Riled Up sort of going for a little bit of a spin something, and Knight is getting this call correct.
Ooh, the 6P Fuji into the jump and just trying to maintain that momentum, and he go into that beautiful wall break with style.
Big stuff from Riled Up. I'm getting riled up right now. Chat, can we hear it? Let's have 3 cheers for Anji right now. Represent uses Loco Nation too.
Ooh, Riled Up definitely having a smart choice of burst, using the shield option instead of Wild Assault. And what was that? Oh my God! Riled Up going for a 2D and Knight going for a DP, and both of them whiffing. That is a once in a blue moon interaction where you have Knight burst baiting Knight with and closing game around 2.
Huge stuff. They brought it back after a really impressive display from Knight. Riled Up has really dug in and sort of asserted themselves here. There's big corner pressure now too. Relentless.
Now Anji, for those who are OG Guilty Gear players, Anji was he went from he was in the streets, bro. I'll give it a buck. Bato, Anji was definitely in the streets, but now he's definitely a really scary character who can definitely maintain some of the scariest mix-ups with a Rekka. Like, if there is a Rekka character, this man has his name all over it, and he's proved it to win with the Rekka low, and definitely turned the tide with Knight's scary round 1, and able to just take that like chaos and kind of just convert it into his own song into the rest of the set, and that gave him game 1.
I'm glad I'm glad you brought that up, Sammy, because I remember I'm a beginning, I'm a Guilty Gear Strive beginner legend right here with the rest of them, and when I got the game on launch, I remember nobody playing. I remember Anji was the worst character in the game, and now that I've come back, one of the best, it seems. It's crazy. I can't believe this turnaround. Madrogo was sort of giving me the lore. He's like, yeah, Faust and Anji were bad. They gave Faust a little buff, and they're like, oh, whoops, we didn't mean to make Faust better than Anji. Let's give Anji this crap.
There's a lot of like Strive patch politics that are around, and it's definitely pretty interesting to see how the characters evolve.
I see. What an ecosystem.
I'm not sure if you saw that, but Riled Up eyeballed that Knight was going to go for a cannon strike, and then dashed up, did a far slash to interrupt their game flow. But we have Knight trying to reverse the situation by going purple seed to, snag them recovery frames, put it back in his pocket.
That is really heads up from Riled Up. Oh my gosh.
And some standard block pressure, but Knight utilizing those invisible frames during backdash to kind of just get out of there.
Nice jump over from Knight, gonna force Riled Up to pop that burst, and now maintaining some pressure.
And one of the things that make Giovanna such a scary character, and I feel like Knight is using to the best of his ability, is that Giovanna's dash, when you finish dashing, you do a little slide, especially when you cancel a move, and that slide can essentially extend the range of like almost all your moves in your kit, and even the fastest button become the scariest button. And you can just see Knight like a round start do like a dash up light kick, and it would do wonders.
And that round was really tidy from them. I was about to say, I thought maybe we were seeing like maybe a scary drop from Knight, but they totally salvaged it, got the round closed after that. And the crucial moment was that RC from Riled Up, where they went for the throw after. Knight just sort of backing up out of range.
And this is one of those sequences where you have to be on your toes to see what's gonna be at the end of the Rekka. And Knight, unfortunately, was able to eat an overhead and a throw. And I'm not gonna lie, once you hear Anji scream Fujin at the top of his lungs, you have to be ready for 4 of the outcomes: that hop or low and overhead, and all of it you don't want to get hit by.
Ooh, big patience there from Riled Up one more time. A little bit of a staring contest, but that's gotta be the Guinness record for the shortest one ever. It's gonna be Riled Up who pounced and seals up game 2 here. They're one step away from winners.
Whoa, that was a ballsy move. This dude almost ran up and went for a throw and round start. That is like, you ever seen that SpongeBob episode to see like how man enough are you?
Yeah.
I think I'd let this guy instantly in.
Oh man, dude, round start throw with no milk is what they went for. Easily.
Ooh, and Riled up using some pretty nice tech on that Rekka. One of the things that they did of Anji is that you can cancel the start where he screams Fujin and make him not even do it at all, and then skip the in between into his end.
Okay. So that's sort of what Knight is sort of being really bold about to try and interrupt, and they're kind of getting caught maybe in that last round.
Yeah, it's more of like a call out, because if you call out Anji while doing that like Kara cancel, then the reward is insane. But
and look at this call out, huge jump from Knight to make that throw whip, and now they have the juggle stuff to close out around it. This has been even Steven each game. You know, so far Riled Up is high on the counts with the advantage, but these round counts, even Steven every time, just a total slugfest back and forth.
And that was a gorgeous pressure sequence to start off the round with Knight forcing Riled to pop a burst. And we see the momentum, and I liked how Knight just used Chase just to kind of perhaps go for a reset and play a little bit more patient.
Oh my gosh, this is great patience here, soaking up the pressure, knows that they need to, you gotta take turns in this fighting game, you're gonna have to suffer a little bit, but did they suffer too much? They're on a sliver right now, but they're on
neutral. This is back to neutral, this is anyone's game. We got Knight with a 4-part unit, it's gonna be it to kill.
Oh my goodness, Riled Up, find themselves out of it.
Oh, that's the head! Riled Up, bursting, hoping to get another fair shot in neutral. 2 blue RCs! And that gets the counter, but then was able to close it off! Was that Drain? Who gets Drain?
I think Riled Up ended up with the
No way!
Drain is gonna steal the deal from Riled Up! Oh my god!
I thought that was gonna be a tie. We have gonks. And we got an adventurer.
PinkFish right here on that Johnny we were treated to see in winners round 1 has made it all the way through to semis now.
It's adventure time, and we're about to see some Johnny and some Elphelt. And you know, this is a pretty interesting matchup. This kind of goes both ways, and in my opinion, it's kind of like who can go into their win condition the first, which is like Elphelt's Rekka and their insane mix-up game, or Johnny with their cards, just straight looping guard crushes, and who can ever like utilize that the mechanics the most.
Absolutely, it's definitely a tug of war right now. We see gonks backed up into the corner and a lot of pressure here from PinkFish. Huge yellow OC to bring the turn back, and now into a red one.
And great reactions from Fish, dodging the first round of Rekkas, but unfortunately was able to get hit. And gonks able to take insane amount of damage. Like that, getting a clean hit with that run of wrist built up did nearly 70%. But PinkFish ending the round with the Wild Assault tick throw. There's a lot of mix-ups that I'm seeing today that I feel like I'm not even in game. I would get hit. I would get hit by the IRL. Like this is bad.
That Wild Assault tick throw has been like, PinkFish is ace in the hole for closing out some rounds here. We saw it already tonight. Really,
oh my god, yo, you saw the double card throw? This man, this dude's making it rain.
Making it rain, here we go. More cards are flying. Oh, another purple RC. That's and we got PinkFish of the night.
Getting that golden flush. That
super
golden
well
toilet,
done.
man.
Super well done from PinkFish. Just keeps on keeping on. That's like a string with 2 RCs. It's like, oh my goodness, I don't blame anyone for getting impatient through there. It's like, give me my turn back, please.
Oh, that was so unfortunate. The grenade toss into the throw. It was just not able to work because Johnny was still stuck in block stun. And here's the grenade pressure that we all know and love. You get an immaculate amount of pressure if you're not on your toes.
RC versus RC met, and PinkFish is going to be back on burst already, but getting sent through the wall. Big advantage now for gonks.
You ever played like Sonic Unleashed and you saw like one of those like quick time events that you got to do or like you lose?
Yes.
This is what it reminds me of. Like if you see Johnny throw a card, if you don't react accordingly, then you kind of like missed such a huge hole. And the same thing with Elphelt with like grenade toss. Like if you don't pass that quick time event, it's game over essentially.
Oh my goodness! And huge catch from gonks. Let's see what they can string together now. Huge purple RC after that from PinkFish. Tug of war now, and they're gonna find an opening and follow it up.
There's one thing that I feel like Pink knows how to utilize. It's wild assault. They're using it so aggressive to like reset their pressure, and it gives gonks like another hurdle that's gonna jump over through it. And gonks doing really well to hold their weight here and getting a nice block combo out.
Definitely.
And that card throw into purple RC to continue. Unfortunately, gonks was able to see the gap and able to kind of retaliate for Pink getting another kick throw.
Do you like that? Do you like that interruption, Sammy? There from gonks said they see the throw coming and called that out. At least that PinkFish just back off me for a second, you know, earning a little respect.
Dude, that was a game of fool me twice. Shame on you.
Nicely done. Big cross-up jump from
Oh my god! The grenade loops, man. That's evil.
Relentless cross-up there, and gonks has even up the round count. No, going strength to strength here.
And it's one of the scariest things that you definitely don't want to be against an Elphelt player is that if you get knocked down, OTG, crouching heavy slash into grenade toss. That is a mix that you are forced to respect. You cannot do anything about.
Absolutely. Here we go. Big stuff from PinkFish. Look at that. More wild stuff coming out. Whoa! Checked immediately.
What? An insane maneuver to do. Reading that kick throw, and instead of teching it, you go for a backdash to optimize your damage. That is a good gamble at a good time.
That was huge from gonks. What a move.
And that's insane because bro did it against the gambler.
Look, let's see what PinkFish can do. Are they going to survive through this? Are they going to take a turn back there? Nah, gonks is able to pull it back. You show that thing to gonks too many times and they're going to make you pay. Really great adaptation. And like you said, the first one was sort of like a tester. Like, okay, I can jab you right here. This is what you're going for. All right, I got you. And then that huge backdash into the overwhelming punish.
Ooh, using that burst shield to kind of just avoid that Rekka pressure at all. And here's what makes Elphelt Rekka like very scary, because I think I've seen the numbers. It's one of the things where you purely have to guess. You cannot react. It is very hard to react to her overhead and her low. So, like, last round, the way gonks closed the round is that Fish guessed high and bro went for the low, and it's one of the things that make Elphelt such a very scary character, because not only can you do it once, you can loop it as many times as you want.
There you go. It never ends. So nice. We'll show it more than twice. Big stuff and nice interruption from PinkFish.
And that was a knowledge check. That was there's only so few moves that you can cancel into Rekka, and Pink did their homework and got an A.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, no dogs in the house. That homework is right on the desk. Okay, mom's checking it.
Whoa! Fish going for the misfire instant overhead, and it just went through yellow RC. That was a really interesting interaction to see.
And talking about that, look at the throw to place gonks into the corner. They got one more throw from them.
Card throw into the misfire overhead. And PinkFish just building up so much force meter.
Absolutely. And kudos to gonks there. They were really suffering through it. Now they got the full tension meter. Okay, no FDs. They were suffering through some chip damage as well. Look, I bet they're willing to pop some now.
Is that super? No, sacrificing the hard knockdown to have full meter. And PinkFish goes for the dash. Blue RC is able to get the throw. Will the tides turn with both people? Still, wow, the back-to-back burst is insane. But gonks still in the lead with the meter and closes the round with the butt slam.
Huge check there on Johnny. As soon as Johnny went to throw the card, gonks rushed right in.
Here we go. You got the back and forth when we got Pink stopping gonks from doing that 2K2D with that far slash. And a fun fact for when misfire happens, like if Johnny does misfire up close, it is very unsafe. Like if the move is not backed up by card, then it's more just like choosing a poke than like a block.
I see. So that'll be really heads up. You have to punish that.
And then, oh, whoa! What a great read. PinkFish keeping the momentum, and then saw gonks go for the backdash for their retreating and goes for a purple RC to fit in a juicy close slash, resulting in this nice wall break. And then now this guy has resources like positive bonus that allows him to do some crazy mix-ups and allows him to, you know, cash out their 401k.
We are gonna see it happen. Gonks was there, FD at the ready, just out of time, out of sight, out of HP. PinkFish has got another game under their belt now, and they're one step away from seeing Riled up in the winners finals.
And gonks getting the first hit and forcing Pink to, you know, use such a vital resources on the character Johnny, because you, like, when you burst, you're sacrificing 2 whole wild assaults, and it's kind of one of the things that kind of like established like the Strive meta right now.
Definitely.
And gonks having an insane round 1, cleaning up the house.
That damage racked all the way up. You know, how many times I feel like Elphelt has this sort of mini assault built in. Like, I've seen that loop a couple times, took us all the way to the wall, and then what a closeout.
Yeah, because it's not only a cross-up, but you have an explosion that forces you to block if you don't like do anything about it. And it's just, it gets very frustrating. I'm not gonna lie, if a victim of being looped by grenades, it is very frustrating.
And look at that RC, just wanted a little bit more of that juicy damage racked up. Big wild assault checked with the yellow RC from gonks now to still get off.
Smacked by that low.
Would they pop the gold burst? They're saving it. They're saving it. They're playing real cautious. That's gonna let PinkFish get that throw and sort of maintain some momentum. They're just gonna pop burst now.
You know, Johnny with the pretty weak dash. I like Pink, you know, using it as like a jump scare. Like, you know how Street Fighter, like you can kind of just jump scare people with dash up, grab. I think Pink kind of mastered the art of that.
And look at how PinkFish has brought this so close now.
As the sliver is anyone's game, and Pink and mixing it up instead of the wild assault tick throw, does wild assault close slash to prevent the read.
Nicely done, making sure that gonks, who has been answering these questions, has a full new worksheet in front of them. And look at that, gonks finds a throw of their own with great corner pressure.
And that's insane too, because like Rekka is already such a scary thing to be in, and the fact that Alpha can just be like, let me just look at my watch and just throw you. Like it's insane. It adds so much like layer into the character that like what it makes you ask, what can you do?
And that is maybe a little costly. We did see gonks have PinkFish up against the wall twice, and I think going for too slow of a move, Pink was able to jump their way out. But now, on the tail end of a beatdown.
Yeah, and then
evening up the set, 2-2, folks, 2-2.
Close. I'm literally curling my toes watching this set, man.
This is now a best of 1, and these rounds start saving. What is happening?
And Johnny telling the dealer that he's going all in on this round start with a 6P, getting a juicy counter hit, able to start the game off big, but gonks able to hold off momentum and stop PinkFish from getting that clean hit by bursting. And now, ballsy move with the yellow RC. Yellow RC throw. Pink, I like the style that Pink is just trying to implement these throws. It's like, when you expect this man to like enter his win con, he's just, I'm gonna dash up and throw you.
Exactly, this is the grappler mindset here from PinkFish. Super well done.
Counter hit, but unfortunately was able to misinput the misfire. But we got PinkFish with another yellow RC and tick throw. This guy is a madman.
Ooh, the cards
and this guy's dealing cards.
They are on the table. Big respect from PinkFish, and they're going up around now after that punish. Game 5 is huge right now, folks. Let's see, can we get this final round? It's up to gonks.
You can see the intensity crank up because this is such a passive round start, and we have both people, you know, backing up to kind of just like put their foot in the water, see how they can go in. And we got PinkFish trying first blood with the counter hit jump in, and was able to wait out gonks doing a assault shield.
That was insane. What great patience from PinkFish, and what a call out here at the pivotal moment of the stage.
PinkFish caught mashing on wake up, and it has to pay the price by getting a counter hit wall break, and it gives gonks that access to positive bonus to be able to get some insane meter management combos. And there it is, Rekka into kinetic throw into another wall break. You're going to the other side of the map, buddy.
And they brought us here to the final round, final round, folks. Who's going to rise up to see Riled up?
And Pink, with these jump-ins, just knows when to jump in at the right time. And with a bar of meter, got the blower seat, tries to go for a throw.
Holy cow, oh my goodness.
Gonks playing a more defensive approach, going for like these air projectiles, trying to use the bug spray to get the man away from him.
That's right. Oh, but they're letting PinkFish run rampant. Now the door is open. Let's see. Can gonks overcome this health?
The counter hit is what they need. It's so vital.
Grenades. Can we get more wall breaks? We do.
And the return to neutral. It's all here. The throw?
The throw was there.
Oh,
just the delayed strike from PinkFish.
Afraid of getting thrown, goes for a backdash. Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet, and each gem is like a game sense. I feel like Riled up knows meter management, and he knows like how you're gonna spend your meter. He does a lot of burst baits, and he knows how to utilize or like use the game system mechanics against you. And we have Pink on the other hand, where he utilizes Riled Assault pretty wisely, and it's definitely one of the things that it separates him as from a regular Joe Schmo Johnny player, and makes him stand out.
Absolutely, I think that's a spot-on breakdown right here, and look at both players making the most of those strengths that you just mentioned, Sabi, and that's keeping both of them in this game. Really patient stuff.
And it's definitely nice to see both of these two playstyles kind of just clash, because it just becomes a straight bloodbath. And you see, Riled up tries to get out of the corner with a nice jab, 6H pressure, but unfortunately was able to match it. And we got PinkFish's signature, the Pink Floyd, and goes for the run-up throw.
Holy cow, nicely done. Just caught Anji right there, trying to stand up.
I don't even know why I mentioned Pink Floyd. I just wanted to make mention.
I think that's what we're going to coin this term, though. This sort of wild assault that rush down anything into the normal throw, which PinkFish has just fed families tonight with it. They're searching and Riled up. Speaking of meter management, look at that tension meter. A lot of FD throughout the round there, making it a super drawn out slugfest. PinkFish had to work for each of those hits.
You peeped the maneuver that gave Pink that round closure. He went for that card jump and then just backdashed, and in case Riled up was gonna react with a throw. That was like a pretty layered move that Fish tried to went for, and I definitely respect that.
Hell yeah, really well done. This is quite the display. More wild assaults coming out, huh, Sammy? That burst is gonna stay below half now from the beginning, from the jump.
Dude, he's walking it off. This is like the ice pack that they give you in elementary school, Like, but Riled up, his gamble is paying off, because look at the damage man dish out, and he's getting a hard knockdown off this.
Holy cow, look at this beautiful Oki. And they get this follow-up right even more. That's the end of the round, folks.
That was a payoff. That was a gigantic payoff, and now he has burst for the round where it matters most. And then there's multiple layers of burst, and if you're a burst spender, if you get wall break, the regen on burst is pretty generous. The reward you get off wall break is very immense. You shouldn't sleep on it.
Definitely. And here we see some of those shields coming out, popping, spending a little bit of the burst meter, because this round could go long enough where I'm gonna get another one maybe, but I still have that half to pull out the same tech. Nice.
And we got the Pink Floyd special, the throw, which is insane.
Another one. It is just relentless, Sammy. You're so right. That lets them close out game one. The PinkFish is here.
Dude, and it's one of the things that's just kind of, it's insanely scary because you see a card on the floor and you're just like, all right, this guy's most likely to go, pop the card and go for that guard break. Like, little do you know that dude is like 2 miles away and he's gonna dash to your location rapidly and go for a throw, like
instantaneously. Oh my goodness, they're here. And we got some chats coming in from Mokuma and Taylor. Mokuma asked, why did Arxis divide the burst meter in two? Are they stupid? Taylor said, do you mean the wild assault meter? Oh my goodness.
Dude, burst doesn't exist.
This
is a different timeline.
We've seen the adaptation here. This meta has progressed to a point where this is the assault, the wild assault game now. Oh man. And big throws coming out from Riled up, and I can do that too.
You see that Riled up? Fist just jumped to his advantage. He just made him jump over the corner.
Yes, that is that's a blue lock style devouring right there. Oh, and there is the throw again from PinkFish. Yes. Says I invented the dog ate my homework.
And he's just looping card pop into card pop, but Riled up able to read the room and get that throw into the corner.
Ooh, big stuff. They try to get a little fancy with that stance up, but PinkFish recognizing that they just did not have the juice left. Very patient and good reaction.
And we got the card pop, and then we got another card pop, and then there you go. It's just card pop central. This guy it feels like Black Friday for this guy. Who gets this? How many deck of cards do you think Johnny would just use by now?
They probably have one of those Amazon buttons for it. Either that or I hope they have a Costco membership. Here you go, racking up big chunky now onto Anji. Anji's really riled up now, so struggling, trying to find a spot where they can interrupt here. Their back is against the wall, literally. They're not going to pop first either.
That little jump move and staying there, that is like, if like I know that if I'm gonna run up and expect like a throw tech, you can just use it to just throw him off and get a juicy counter hit. And Riled up, look at that damage, man. Like that was barely any risk, and bro got some damage.
And I will say this, I don't know if anyone's picked up on it, but PinkFish really likes to pop the assault shield on Wake Up too.
Yeah, I feel like the reward that you get is pretty massive, but if you do it like when nothing's really going on, then it's just like, it's a lot of hurt. You're in for a world of hurt.
Absolutely. Yes, and look at that. PinkFish is going strength to strength between our first two games. They are going to add another tally mark onto their score and become one step away from grand finals here. What can Riled up pull off?
And it is pretty scary because this is theoretically a game of the Wild West, because if Pink overcommits into like a block string or a misfinder, if Riled up spins through it, then it's just doom. Like you're spelling out your doom. Unless if you have no meter, then you're kind of just clean. And
big grab
Pink
out of
going
the dust.
for the YOLO jumping dust, but Riled up was able to sniff right through it and able to even up the game. Game of Nooch. PinkFish goes for a blue RC, but it wasn't close enough for it to get the slowdown.
Oh my goodness, I really feel for PinkFish there. That feels like going for a level 1 command grab and getting a full drive meter dump on you. Oh my goodness, that was a big punishing stuff from Riled up. Kudos to them, and they are stancing through.
And that's what I mean. If you one ring wrong misfinder and you just get 50%, he's gone. And a counter hit just feeds into Anji's like playstyle. And whoa!
RC to throw.
Whoa! Dude started the animation up for the overhead, RC'd into a throw. That is some mind game stuff. And Riled up. I mean, do I have to say anymore? Do I have to say the joke?
Yeah.
I think we said this joke. Like, come on, like, yo.
Fill in the blank, chat. I think we've all been taken there by Riled up themselves. Pull that back. Okay, one game in the books now on their scoreboard. Let's see, can they bring us to the final game?
And both of these characters have some insane jumping buttons. Like if you block their jumping, like you can't necessarily do anything. Like you have to like stand there.
I see.
And respect what's coming up. And
speaking of respect, this is just how much damage is Riled up doling out now. It seems like they've made some sort of adaptation with it. I think they're trying to make like force all of these reactions that PinkFish has had on deck. They're forcing plenty of them in rapid fire, and it's becoming like a mental stack overload.
This guy got 2 counters and he's doing a money spread of damage.
That's right.
And oh, he tried to do the overhead, but Pink was just ready for the throw and gets a massive counter hit into some insane core pressure. And we got Pink going for that burst shield, but Riled Up canceled the start of their move, seeing it, and goes for a run-up throw.
What a huge moment for Riled Up, and another one! Taking us to the corner. PinkFish is good.
Goes for the car cancel Rekka low, but gets sniped away from that misfinder.
Big interruption there from PinkFish, stopping, but
wow! The YOLO parry super that Riled Up goes for.
Nicely done. That's how you make the most of it. And a big throw from Johnny, okay? PinkFish's stuff is coming out. Another run throw.
The misfinder dash up throw, that is a menacing dash, like
big burst
goes
shield.
for the burst shield, like it's traded. That was a really interesting trade. Like it pushed Anji out of his block string, but like he still just got a juicy counter hit off that. He even got a wall bounce.
And that takes us to our final game here. Riled Up has risen to the occasion, okay? They are hardcore feeling themselves here. Bring us to game 5 in winners finals. Who will win now? Who is going to be going into grid on that winner's side? This is huge tug of war.
Fish just trying to clip Riled Up from their approach where they're trying to do these both times misfinders, and it kind of feels like you really need a steady trigger finger to win this matchup. And like if one counter hit or one like bad read, and this happens basically. You just lose. The momentum just kind of gets to you, and this guy has a positive bonus and a full hungry or good to go burst meter for this next round, and it goes to Riled Up game point.
Oh man, Johnny's got to be a gambler to take this one down. This is like looking down the barrel of a gun. What is gonna happen here? They need to dig deep. Remember the tools that got him here.
Doing for the burst shield, and Butterfly was still right above him, so he still had to like play as defensive as possible. It was such a strong projectile that Anji has to offer.
Look at these jumps, sort of like they're crossing up their wrong siding. Really heads up from PinkFish, busting out these jumps.
He mashed during the block string, and look at the damage cash out. He drops the combo.
I can't believe that. You would not think that's half of what was remaining. Poor PinkFish.
I'm not sure if that was a read on Riled Up, but he saw the card going right above him, and he, like, using that temptation to pop the card, dude went for a spin just to stop the momentum. And what the heck was that?
What a handshake. Okay, it looked like PinkFish was ready, knew the throw was coming, but stopped it. What a handshake. They're going to take this round, though, so they bring us to the final round of the final game. We're going to distance and everything here in Bato City tonight.
Dude, we're getting some insane close sets. What the heck is going on? And there we go. We got Pink full screen. I'm not gonna lie. If you're full screen, you're setting up shop, throwing cards, you're throwing your entire deck, hoping that one of them pops and gets that juicy guard crush. But Riled Up knows what is on this guy's mind and goes for a Rekka hop throw. The oldest trick in the book. All Anjis are popping off right now.
Look at this. Huge. Oh,
and that closes the set.
Riled Up is going to rally here. Down 2 games in winners finals. Brings it all the way back. All the way back. 3 in a row. Battle stations are ready. We have Madrogo on Faust, and we have Knight on Giovanna, ready for this winners quarters run back here.
Damn, yo, y'all saw that round start jumping. This guy knew he sniffed that. Goes for the air throw. What it? It's insanely strong way to start off the round, just saying that, hey, I'm awake at the wheel, bro.
That's right, stay alert, legends. Huge stuff. Look at that, even the afro goes for another commando after the RC, and Knight says, I'm gonna respect that from you now. I've seen you pop it.
And then ooh, there's something that you kind of realize Knight just doing off the rip. He's delaying his block string, so he's letting his block string rip by just a little bit. So if he matches, you're getting like
huge reversal super from the.
And speaking of hospital bill, we're getting the surgery right here.
The surgery. Oh, and look at that. Was that on anyone's bingo card? We had the full tensioned up Giovanna hit with the super face. Caught in 4K here for the first time.
Dude, madrogo was playing really defensively in these round starts, which allowed Knight EXT to get the dash up close slash, even a counter, which is even juicier, which results in a round start 10 seconds. 10 seconds. This guy's less than 10, like barely any HP.
Oh my goodness, with that positive momentum, they have one more super at the ready. It is gonna be the 7 golden letters for Knight. What an answer back after that round.
And it's back to back, and
look at that teleport
got the Faust conversions. Madrogo got the Faust conversions. What the heck?
Big check on the pressure, forces Knight to pop that burst. We're not gonna. This isn't the wild assault gameplay we've been used to seeing here.
Yeah, this is the goofy assault gameplay, yo. Come on now. No, stop. Yo, madrogo is, dude. It looks like it's like the Justin Wan effect. Even though it feels like you're winning, it feels like you're losing. Like against, especially if it's out.
Oh, and I think that RC. Oh, they waited a little too long.
Wait, is that a bait? Is that a bait? Oh my god.
What's the punish? Now look at this bread and butter from madrogo. Something out of the stove.
Wait. Oh my god.
In Scarecrow style.
That's what I mean.
Finishing blow. That's game 1 to madrogo. Sammy, we're getting silly here. We're getting
this
silly
guy
here.
did the J Wong effect. I told you, bro. It's even though it looks like you're winning, you don't ever know what's gonna happen. You can triple a banana peel and 70% of your health is gone.
That's it. That's the J Wong effect. Oh my goodness, Sammy, with the. What are we gonna start calling that now? The madrogo effect is in.
Yeah, and the BCU, I guess, is the madrogo effect.
Look at this, another command grab. Madrogo's doing really well to land those every time. Giovanna's gonna have a new hairstyle by the end of this, permanently. See, big stuff
and
from Knight.
So scary because whenever you have the afro, your hurt box is just gigantic. You're just vulnerable to so many like instant overheads and like. There you go. That's that juicy safe jump, afro safe jump that a lot of people do that to guarantee that just like, yeah, I got that afro on you. Now there's a ticking time bomb on top of your head, and you gotta figure out if you're gonna hit me or you're gonna play as defensive as possible.
Definitely. Look at this. And madrogo's like, look at it, not biting off more than he can chew. Like you said, Sammy, very good defensively. Even after getting that tornado, just backs off a little bit and then checks the pressure. Says, I'm gonna adjust accordingly to this Knight pressure right here. Big RC now.
Dude, that usage of air 2K is just so good. He just uses it in such an unexpected way where, you know, you see Knight going for that dash up and it's just a nice check move, but madrogo trying to do the I have no idea what you even call that move, the fall move. Right next to Knight, and the Knight using their insane frame data to just close that round. It is a dangerous back and forth, y'all.
This is really dangerous. One round apiece. Where will it swing? Where will it swing? Nicely done from Knight, backing up a little bit and sort of baiting that long-range slow swing of the spear from madrogo. But madrogo has that grab on wake up.
Ooh, and that juicy overhead. Going for that 2K. And we're playing that game of neutral. That was a gorgeous whiff punish against Giovanna's 2D.
Huge RC after the home run derby. Gonna rack up this damage. Being countered from Knight.
6P into dog. And here we go. Dude, this is okay.
I'm gonna call that the Faust dive kick right there. The madrogo dive kick coming out, stealing game 2 up. Madrogo is in the driver's seat here versus Knight.
I'm telling you, using that dive, it's such a jump scare move. Like, you could just do it on the startup while you're rising, and you expect him to just kind of commit. Ooh, the trumpet, get the trumpet.
Oh, Knight's That's gonna get it. Big jump from Madrogo, but they are vulnerable to land right there. Let's see, big charge dust from Madrogo.
Yeah,
Look at this. Oh,
you barely
Knight is
see
gonna
the charge
wisely pop
dust
that
here.
burst.
Ooh, that was a smart yellow RC. Just reset neutral, kind of just give you enough space to just throw items or figure out what's your next move. But Knight is just not letting him breathe.
Oh my gosh, relentless pressure, but huge interruption check from Madrogo now. Goes for another charge dust.
Knight was ready.
Big assault shield. The tornado is here.
And this is scary. Knight's just trying to figure out an opening.
Big bomb from Faust. Oh,
And there's somebody.
Madrogo catches after the RC, going for that anti-air. Nicely done from Madrogo. They are one round away. Can they pull it off?
They're just Knight's just trying to dash in, trying to find an opening, but they just keep getting clipped by the silliness.
The silliness is in full effect. Kudos to Knight here, racking up a big pressure. Nice jump to baiting the assault shield. Now they're getting a big wall break.
And it's definitely nice to get that positive bonus, and it's not gonna end.
This throw will do it.
He's run up throw, old school way, nice and simple, nothing crazy.
Nicely done. Great management from Knight. What a game manager right there for that round. The jump baiting the shield, coming in and following up with that Roman cancel into the throw. Jeez Louise.
There you go. Now overhead,
that
yeah, I would
burst
burst
now.
that too. The amount of damage that you take from just eating that overhead is absurd.
Yes, definitely. The one thing I know about Guilty Gear is playing against Faust. And look at this command down here now.
Did you see that? That was some insane tech, dude. Canceled his super. I think that was using the same meter.
The FD in time, not a big punish, but still punishes Knight for popping.
Bro,
Look at the neutral jump from Madrogo now.
that was an insane read, just trying to avoid one of Knight's powerful buttons against the ground. But Knight able to get so much damage, there's still nothing there. And Madrogo just gonna kill him.
Checking Knight's pressure, responding with the tornado, got us back to mid-screen, and then pops the commando right there. Who will be our grand finalist here? Will it be Madrogo on Faust? Will it be PinkFish on Johnny? Big round start
I need
from
everyone to make some
Madrogo.
noise here. And we got Madrogo getting the really strong round start. You do not want to make space against Faust. Faust, if you give this man space, he will throw his entire inventory at you.
That's right. And look at what will come was that meteor we saw Madrogo get on that round start. Huge command grab down the hairstyle. Nobody has been safe from this hairstyle.
And it definitely leads to some gnarly setups. But however, you do look pretty flashy. It's like Pink getting this nice wall break.
Oh my
hard
goodness.
knockdown.
PinkFish had to make over their own for Madrogo there.
Oh
turning him
my
into a
god,
target.
Madrogo
What a throw.
they had like the same idea. I bet you $5 Madrogo is gonna go for a blue RC throw.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. The resilience from PinkFish to sort of hold and check all the inventory coming out. Let's see what they can do. Nice fishing stuff from Madrogo.
And that's huge, because that just sends Fish all the way to full screen, and you're just throwing everything. Hey, check out my cool toy, my minion.
Minions, look at that, and that sets up the Scarecrow teleport now, dropping. Look, that's going to result in a trade. Nicely done for PinkFish, but they're getting RC. Can Madrogo pull all the little wall stuff here?
Oh, it doesn't OTG, but necessarily commits to it. Doesn't really get anything out of it. But gets that gold burst, giving that juicy positive bonus. Who knows what he's gonna do with it? But PinkFish going for the reset, and ooh, wow,
After that purple RC. Whoa, Sammy.
that was insane, dude. That was the fastest close dash I've ever seen in my life. We got that card throw, and there we go. We're getting PinkFish momentum started, getting a nice card throw looping pressure, and there we go. Pop that card, get that wall break, and here we're starting straight into neutral. Now your goal is to not let Madrogo back up, but unfortunately you see that and get fished out.
Big home run shot from Madrogo. Now they're gonna drop the meteor and the ton.
Is this an air throw? Ooh, gets the air, conceives that pressure. I liked how this is going, and gets a clean hit and ends the game with a throw, the famous throw.
Nicely done from PinkFish and Johnny to suffer through that onslaught of silliness. Every projectile in the book we're seeing coming out from Madrogo.
Ooh, I like that round start. The crouching jab into the overhead. You know, it's one of those things where it's like you kind of don't really expect coming. And I like how all these players, they sacrifice damage for resets, and it's definitely very valuable for both characters to kind of exceed, because why go for a wall break when I can just keep you here in the corner and just let me do like what my character does best, and
exactly
keep you stand still.
With the play styles here on the characters, I feel like it's like that is key. You know, you want to be comfortable returning to neutral. And big stuff from Madrogo, gonna hit another home run, and that RC is getting popped.
Oh my god. Oh, unfortunate kill, but Pink living on a prayer gets that nice dust, but unfortunately the 6P. Madrogo's going fishing and bro got some cod.
That is really great. Great respect from Madrogo. It gives them the stuff they need to close out. Oh, not gonna catch on the tornado.
Even though the tornado is like, it's super negative on block, but Faust managed to make it super safe by just backing up. Like, he has so much time. Like, bro, the guys had like an entire airplane landing. And oh, there we go. There's the punish right there. Oh, nice. Stops the overhead from going through. That was such a smart move from Pink.
Big checks all around. They got Madrogo in the corner now, and the cards keep flying. This break is not going to be enough to kill. Pink was sending us through a little early, and look at this wake-up super from Madrogo.
And there you go.
Nurse, get this man stretcher.
Check those pupils out. I think they're still dilated. Oh my goodness. Big
and there he goes. They go fishing. I'm not gonna lie, Madrogo's living on a prayer, but he's basically in the spot where he's just cozy. Meteor shower. I'm not sure if anyone read the weather forecast, but he's getting so much sitting on his Pink.
Look at that drop too. And the bomb is gonna blow Johnny. Madrogo is here. Finish the game. What a
dude, guys.
From a sliver takes that health bar with them all the way the other way. What
dude, that was peak Faust. That was peak Faust. I'm not, dude. What the heck?
Oh my goodness. Let's see. Let's shout out to Guilty Gear Strive Heroes, because we've seen some Apology Man here. Is that who plays Faust?
Yeah, dude. That was that Apology Man's like the only good Faust player nowadays. Like,
well, hey, I think Madrogo wants something to say about that.
Yeah, nowadays Madrogo. Like, this guy's like, not even I can tell what this guy's doing, man. Like, oh my god.
Look at this. The dust too. You have to worry about every option. Good low too, checking, making that card disappear too, vanish into thin air.
And this guy's utilizing like the spacing insanely well. Like he's spacing out his 5K 2D into like his like a nice range where Pink has to just respect it.
After the blue RC handshake,
bro. I actually can't. Like I'm not gonna lie. Just take me back to when I was commentating on this guy's Honda. Like I don't know what's next on this guy's mind. Like, he's a monster. He's a madman.
That was never Madrogo on the Honda. That was Krebs. That was Krebs.
Oh snap, dude! This vice versa. This is like the Bizarro version.
The Bizarro matchup here. Oh my goodness! Look at that neutral jump too. Over the corner, just lethal injections coming out from the doctor. It will not end.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Yo, press one of you got hit. I think dude.
I'm hitting a character limit on my Twitch chat here. I can't press enough ones. Holy
I think I would have gotten demoted. I would have gotten D-ranked, demoted. Like I would have uninstalled the game. Like I don't even know what's going on.
Wow. Here we are, legends. Madrogo, our Madrogo is one step away, one game away from equaling the best result ever by a mod in Bato City. That's the Nutritious title right now. And PinkFish is going to have something to say about it. We have big pressure here at the corner right now after a huge RC too. Gets the break.
It's definitely rough because Madrogo did pop burst on round start, which gives him so little access to his defensive options because he needs some kind of resource of some sort to have a good reversal.
Look at this. They're gonna go to the inventory, eat a little donut too.
Yeah, went to the quick check run, got some little snacky snacks, you know what I'm saying? And you saw he stored the trumpet and
yes, really clutch to keep it. And look what it means. Look what it does. And they pop a gold burst. Really heads up from PinkFish to block it. Oh my!
Yeah, that was nice. Pink thinking like I think to like beat the chaos, you have to be chaotic yourself. You know, it's one of those matchups where you try to be as unpredictable impossible as possible.
That's right. The chaos is let hilarity ensue.
Exactly. And Pink is still locking down Madrogo, but unfortunately got beat out by the 5K 5G special and gets that command grab. Is he gonna go for the command grab safe jump? Yeah, and that's an Afro explosion right there.
Another one coming out. I know the assault shield is at the ready.
Fear. Oh my god.
That's gonna seal that round.
Madrogo is a unit right now, and I need to give insane kudos for that trumpet sequence because he knew that he stored trumpet, and as he shot it out, he ran up forward for the correct distance to catch it himself. He was like, you know how like a footballer passes the ball to himself, and like goes for the dunk. Actually, it was a basketball and goes for a dunk. Like that's exactly what he did.
Off the backboard with the trumpet, and now gets a warning off of the home run. Look at this. This next interaction will be everything for Madrogo. Lands a little bomb, okay? And look
what the hammer! What the? I forgot about the hammer.
The hammer was there. The downpour was right.
Oh my god!
Madrogo is gonna lock up with that.
That was the hammer jump scare, dude. I was
into grand finals. No cinematics are even being played. Both legends eager to get into it in grand finals. Look at the rockstar grab from Madrogo. Does it?
No! Oh my god! What an icebreaker to the set. This is already selling this, and I'm not gonna lie. You know, if someone gave me an interview and say what's your pet peeve and strive is bursting after jab, and Madrogo is a villain. I'll let you know that. I'll let you. This guy is a villain.
Look at that. I love that popping. Oh my god, there's so much going on. Madrogo playing like a legend, but look at Riled up sneaking in and getting this big pressure off at the wall too.
Gets the butterfly setup, and look at this. He tried to jump twice, but he just locked down. And Riled up decides to spend that burst meter to get a hard knockdown and gets a juicy meaty. Not a lot of people are utilizing that hard knockdown on wall break, and I feel like Riled up's here to show the folks how it's done.
Big home run from Madrogo there, and they got the minions, they got the trumpet is out. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, they got all sides covered. And what you blocking? Oh, unfortunately was able to block the overhead and was mashing on wake up. And are we gonna see oh, I got mixed up myself. I saw the command grab.
Feeling we were all thinking the commando, perhaps. Oh my god.
And that was a beautiful counter 6P into a meaty, and that leads game one with up to Riled up.
Oh my goodness, these mix-up. Madrogo guessing wrong each time, unable to react there, and kudos to Riled up, asking all the questions of Madrogo, mixing in the low, mixing in the overhead. You need to be able to react to those.
Strong round start compared to last game. Tried to play it safe with the 6P. And there you go. There's the guard crush off spin, and this is what makes Anji, like, you have to respect his neutral. If you don't respect his neutral, then stuff like this can happen. Get tragic real fast.
Oh my gosh.
Misses the Fuji, goes for the overhead, and Madrogo sees it.
Nicely done, and this is huge damage racking up from Madrogo. Goes for another good haircut. Here we go.
Goes for the safe jump? No, it goes for the honest 5K 2D and gets a juicy item toss.
Look at that.
Oh my god.
Item last time.
For a moment, oh my god, the minion almost like sniped him. And gets the guard crush. You gotta guess right. Like, goes high, but realistically, it was a low. And let's see how Madrogo's gonna adapt. And good timing, does the dive kick just in time for that spin to end, and able to cash out hard with that dust combo. Looking flashy.
Hell yes, and pulling off another haircut too. Loaded up with burst, went for one more dump, and then gold burst.
This guy does not want to give Riled up his turn back. Like, this guy goes for a dust and goes for a full-on gold burst, and you see that?
Oh my goodness, the purple RC into the commando, really nicely done. They're looking at check here. Nice teleport. Oh, but Riled up is just ready for all of it.
Dude, Madrogo is doing some insane tech. Like, Riled Up gets game 2, but just to give you like a frame by frame breakdown of what Madrogo just did, he did the startup of his super, canceled the startup while still maintaining the invincibility frames while only spending 1 bar of meter and going for something else.
Oh my goodness.
Like, this dude is doing some Snake Eyes tech right now.
Yeah, that is the jump cancel SPD if I ever seen it. Nicely done. Madrogo is putting up with the pressure. They're putting up with it. They're gonna get counter hit here and set through a wall. Both players with that full tension bar. Oh, and just the aggression from Riled Up there, checking Madrogo on everything.
Yeah, Riled Up is getting these juicy, meaty counter hits. It's just Madrogo's kind of just mashing on wake up, and he's definitely getting punished for it rather hard. Is this game match set?
This is could be tournament point. Yes, if Riled Up closes this out, this could be it. They're one step away. It feels like we've gotten here in a flash. Super volatile game.
No. And there's the counter hit, but Madrogo.
Wait for did they go for an air throw?
I have to watch a replay. I don't know why he didn't go flying.
Oh my goodness, this could be.
Is that it? Oh my god, that was a chunk shaven.
That is,
and there you go.
Catch out, not necessary. Riled Up has done just that, riling everybody up, roaring to a 3-0 in grand finals. They have done it. I posted that GIF in the FGC Boomer server, and no one knew who the guys were. They thought it was an SNL sketch.